growth allows successive generations to have more and better goods and services than their parents had, and enables an entire society to make major improvements in its quality of life. Like how past generations used to have horses for travel, and now our new generations use cars. The formula for economic growth is an increase of both work in the economy and productivity. This comes from an increase of people in the workforce and better educations. Economic growth is an increase in the production of goods and services over a specific period. To be most accurate, the measurement must remove the effects of inflation.
Services.
Time. GDP is the best way to measure economic growth. That is because it includes all goods and services that businesses in the country produce for sale. Real GDP per capita is the real GDP divided by the total population of a country, and is considered the most accurate measure of a nation's standard of living. As long as real GDP is rising faster than the population, real GDP per capita will rise, and so will the standard of living. To satisfy the needs of a growing population, real GDP must grow at least as fast as the population does. What can affect economic growth? Population growth does not necessarily mean the economy will grow. If the population grows while the amount of capital remains the same, the amount of capital per worker will shrink, meaning the output per worker and earnings are relatively low. Technological progress is an increase in efficiency gained by producing more output without using more inputs. All of these advances raise a nation's productivity. Increased productivity means producing more output with the same amount of land, labor, and capital. With technological progress, a society enjoys higher real GDP per capita, which leads to a higher standard of living.